Hi guys! So this is the long promised, I guess you call it a haul video or at least a see what I got video. A friend of mine, a former coworker from when I was a nurse 8 weeks ago. Well, it's not even been 8 weeks. I think it's been like 6 weeks. Seems like just, like I said, a lifetime ago in one of my videos. But she's still a really good friend. And she was moving from a town 40 miles away where she used to commute from to work up here. And they bought a house here in town. So I'm excited about that. But anyway, she dropped off 4 huge boxes of who knows what. I have not looked in here. I have no clue. So I'm pretty picky about what I keep just because I do get some help listing. I do have to pay for that. I have a VA that helps me. And then plus, I work very hard. Like I work 12-hour days. Most of you do. If you're doing this full time, you understand. But I just have to be picky about what I bring in and keep. But I'm never picky about what I'll look at. I will look at anything, unless it's somebody that in the past keeps dropping off junk or something. But I've never had that happen. Actually, during the coronavirus, I had to kind of get creative, and I got on Facebook, and people were looking to get rid of stuff. And I just said, hey, I am a reseller, but if you don't have anybody to take it, drop it off. And I got, not brand new, but I got really nice cowboy boots that I ended up selling for like $60 and $70. I got mountain climbing kind of hooks and equipment. And so I had really good success. Most people, if they're dropping it off to an actual person, they might drop off their junk to a thrift store behind the building where nobody sees it. They just told me in town that that's a big problem. People just don't want to pay the dump fee, so they just dump all kinds of stuff that they know, that they shouldn't be. But for me personally, I've never really had that issue with people dumping stuff off. So anyway, sorry, I work on my camera. We are in my mud room. That's the only name for this room. There's no useful purpose for it. I have a really old house and I love it, but it had this room, I don't know if I can even show you. Okay, door number 1. Then I have a few cupboards here and stuff. And as a mud room, okay, I get it. And then over there is a closet door. Then here's another door opening. And then here's the garage door. So like, what purpose could you possibly do in this room? So my goal, my wishful dream after my house is paid off, because I don't need this done, is to rip all that out, rip out everything under the stairs. It really wouldn't be that expensive. And then put bookcases under there that go really deep in, because with that closet door over there, it's great. And we have suitcases and things stored in there, but you can't see anything because it's kind of an under the stairs type storage. And so it's just kind of useless. This whole room is honestly not that useful. But if we tore out this whole cupboard system here, I'm not doing very good. Cupboards. I do put stuff in them and I do use it for my business, but there's another, I would say 2 feet, maybe even 3, going back under the stairs that really, I've seen it on Pinterest, and people just build kind of, either mudroom coat hook things, like they have little sections for each member of the family. I've seen that done on Pinterest. Or they just tear all this out and they just kind of have it open under the stairs, but at least, it's more space. So that's my dream thing that I may get done eventually. Okay, I'm going to put this back up. All right, guys, but for now, we're here to see if I got anything that's useful at all. I told my friend right up front, before people bring stuff over, I'm always like, great, I'd love to look at it. If I don't sell it or can't use it, I'll make sure it gets to the thrift. And so I always follow through on my promise. Unless something's just horrible, then I will throw it away. But for the most part, I'm at least getting it to the thrift for them. And in town, that's a big deal, because a few months ago, our thrift just wouldn't take anything. You could not donate good used items within 40 miles of where we live. And so people would give stuff away on Facebook, and that's what I kind of took advantage of. But a lot of people don't know how to make a post on Facebook. So I just don't even want to know what got thrown away during that time. I did my best, but I was working as a nurse too a lot. And so who knows what I missed, but God always takes care of me and gives me tons to sell. So I'm not going to even think about that. But anyway, let's get started, guys. This is 4 huge boxes. This is a Chewy box. Can you see that? Okay, that is like a 50-pound dog food box, and there are 4 of them. So let's start. This might be a long video, guys. I don't know. And I'm short, so this is going to be fun for the first box. So I've got some tubs and some boxes, and we'll see. Okay, so this is a BA athletic wear. I don't know if you can see this. It's going to be really iffy in here, guys. The lighting isn't that good. This has like names on it and FFA embroidered on it. So it's fine, but I'm not going to keep that. I don't think that'll, you know, be really anything. I think locally that would be a lot better. Let's see what we got here. All right. What is this thing here? Okay, this is a port authority. And this says the Cove Lodge, Alaska. So if it were a little bit better brand, I think that, you know, I might actually just look that up. You know, some of these things that have certain lodges or certain travel spots, they actually are collectible. So I'm going to put this in the just take a quick look it up thing. Okay, and Alaska, you know, it might be a famous resort that people want that from. Some of these I know were her son's clothes too. And I've met him and he's pretty trendy dresser. So, you know, who knows? Let's see. Okay, this is Hager 2XLT. It's not a bad shirt, but it's just kind of common. It has some ring around the collar. I certainly don't want to put that much work into it, you know, for that. So that's going in the no. I got to open up my no box, guys. Sorry. Okay, back to it. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Wrangler 3XL. So these are great sizes. And my friend is a, you know, beautiful gal, and I knew her clothing would be a little bit nice, larger sizes. You know, I think this is kind of a work shirt, and this was maybe, you know, her husband's or something. It's just plain old beige, and it doesn't have big stains, but I just think it's too dingy. Nothing that I'm gonna do. So I think that'd be a great thrift thing. It's hard for men around here to get just old work shirts. You know, they work out on ranches, they work at a lot of places, and the thrift here has really nice clothes, but they just can't keep up. Like, it's hard to find men's shirts. This is St. John's Bay, and it's a 2X. And again, it's okay, but you can see it does have some stains. And I told her, just throw it in, don't try to sort it. And, you know, she told me some of it was whatever. Okay, we've got Studio by Bill Blass. That's kind of an okay brand. This is a nice shirt, and it is a 2XLT. But, guys, right now, you know, I'm pretty overloaded, and I would just really rather bless the thrift with that in town. I just don't think it's something that I can make time to do because I just have so much other stuff. You saw my haul video from this morning, the stuff that I'm picking up. And, you know, just to make this full-time, my humble belief is that I do have to do this, you know, as a, you know, at a $20 to $25 minimum thing to really be able to pay a VA and things like that. Okay, let's see here. We've got another St. John's Bay. It's a cute one, but I'm just not interested in that right now. I think that'd be better for the thrift. Let's see, what do we got here? These are Fruit of the Loom. They aren't USA. They're really nice sweats. You know, they look almost new. You know, I don't know. They are so close to new, and they're an XL. I'll think about those. You know, I could get a really quick $10 on those. I might. This is just a Dockers Premium shirt, but it's a little dingy. You know, nothing that is going to get me anything there. All right. This one is a Dockers 2XLT. Again, nice, but just slightly, not any vibrant colors. If it were a real cool Dockers shirt, I would sell it. But these are just grays and browns, and I don't know, maybe other people have better luck. I can't. They just sit forever for me, and I just don't have the storage space with the nicer stuff I have. This is called Stone River. I've never heard of the brand. Oh, well, actually, it's kind of torn up here, so I'm not even going to bother with that. Nope, nope, nope. What do we have here? Okay, this is just an athletic shirt, but the logo is kind of, you know, scraped off, so I'm not going to do that. If my video, just by chance, hopefully everything's good, I've been able to do long videos, but if by chance it shuts off, then I will just, you know, divide that up. I don't know how to edit, so if it shuts off, I'll make that video one and we'll keep going. But hopefully, so far so good, guys. Okay, what do I have here? This is Hager. Again, it's a nice solid brand, but I just don't move this stuff there. It's so common that, you know, honestly, it just sits for me forever, and I just don't have the storage space. It's not that my husband and I, we wear all of these same brands, but I just can't, I can't sell them. This is another pair of Fruit of the Loom XL. So as long as these, I'm going to check them out in better light, but as long as neither one of these have stains, I'm actually going to group these two XL Fruit of the Loom sweatpants together. They're the nice thick, and they're in really good condition. So I'm going to group these two together if they don't have stains. I'm going to check them out better. What do we have here? Let's see. This is Wright's Academy Martial Arts. Black Eagle. You know, I'll just check this out. I don't know if Wright's Academy is anything prestigious. I'll check that out real quick. I doubt it, but it'll just take me a second to, you know, Google that or whatever. This white shirt's just too dingy. It's a Covington anyway. I'm not going to try to get stains out of that. Okay. This is a Nike, so let's take a look. Nike I will sell, you know. I'll throw it up there. Especially if it's given to me and I don't have anything. It just, you know, moves quick enough for me that I'll do it. The front has enough of a snag that I'm not going to bother with it. Let me see. It's a XL, so it's a little bit too big for my hubby and anybody I know. But the thrift will love it, and this will be great in town for, you know, a kid in school. He will love that. See what we got here. Okay, this is a Nike Golf. It's a pretty green. Let's take us a look here. See if it has any stains or anything. You know, my lighting just isn't good enough. I'll keep this and take a look. I'll do it under better light. See if that's anything I want to keep. Let's see here. This is a track and field, kind of a local shirt, so I'm going to get rid of that. Those are kind of a hard sell. Unless you live in a big city, I think. Maybe then you'd have enough interest, but that's kind of a hard sell. That's my opinion. Okay, so this says Sharp Performance. I'm trying to see if I'll be able to see. I'm assuming it's an XL since that's the box, but I don't want to assume that. I guess I'll take a look and see what Sharp Performance means. You know, if it's a tech shirt or what, and then I'll look under better light and with my reading glasses on, that's the main problem, and see if I can tell what size this is. So that's kind of a, probably not, but a maybe. Okay, these are basketball shorts, which these flip really fast. These are starter large. I'm going to look at these, you know, do the whole, you know, look in the right places, make sure that they're fine. I don't know, starter. I don't know, I'll think about it. Probably not. Probably not. You know, but I can do shorts in literally, I can send a shorts thing to Sellhound. Under a minute, I can do a pair of shorts to Sellhound. And then it takes me, you know, less than 20 seconds when they get it back just to double check their listing. I launch all of my own listings. I don't let anybody launch them. I do have friends who I would trust because they're eBayers and they understand the severity of making, you know, big mistakes. So I do have friends, and when Emily worked for me, I would let her do stuff, but, you know, I check everything right now. This is Wildcats. This is kind of a local, I think that's Rawlins, where they moved from, and that's cute, but it's better at the thrift. Someone local will be thrilled, though, because that's a nice shirt. What do we got here? Okay, this is Hanes Comfort Soft. It's a 3XL, but it's just, it's not worn, but it's just too dingy. It's not anything. Even in a group. Now that I say that, I'll probably find 5 of them, but same thing here. It's Fruit of the Loom. It's a great size. I know in groups I could, you know, go through and get the ones that aren't stained and just do a big 3XL lot, you know, and if I'll see what's in all these boxes, you know, never say never. I guess I could just take a couple of pictures and try to get $50. It's possible that I might be motivated to do that, but most likely groups do okay for me. But this one is like a Thrivent Financial. It's like a personal shirt. I'm not gonna sell that. Okay, what do we got here? This is a dry fit. This is another Nike. Nice. This is you know, unless it has hidden stains, which I can't see in here. This is a really nice Nike Dry Fit navy blue. And since I have the Nike golf shirt in the same size, I might group those two together. I'm going to think about that. Let's see. This is another Thrivent financial shirt. As far as I know, I mean, unless you work for Thrivent, maybe I should group those two together. I don't know. I guess I can look that up. And then this is a Russell, but it has a local school on it. So, and our schools are too small. Nobody would know what those are. So, done with box number 1. All right, guys, let's see what we got here. Okay, so horse care for kids. I'm going to scan the barcode because I've been surprised before. I don't think this one's worth money just because my name is Outstanding Books on Instagram. And, you know, I know from experience I have a lot of book experience. That's how I started out my reselling career, is on Amazon, half.com, Abe Books, that kind of thing. And, but this one's interesting. Western Horseman Problem Solving. Again, I don't know who the publisher is. Probably not that expensive, but I'm going to scan it. I've been surprised before. Now, this is interesting. Okay, this I've got to look up. This is a Breg. Is it right? Yeah, Breg. And it's a size medium, which I love it when they mark it. I have so much trouble with this. I can't even tell which foot it is half the time without like putting it on and thinking, okay, the Velcro has to go this way. I really, that's the only thing I hate about these things is I wish they would put, you know, left foot and then the size. But anyway, some of these things are very, I mean, I just sold, it's a different thing. It's kind of more of a movable parts one, but I just sold one for $80 on, I think it was Mercari, maybe it was eBay. But anyway, you know, this kind of therapy stuff can be worth a lot of money. So that has promise. That is the best thing possibly maybe yet. Okay, this is, it's one slipper, not any branded name that I see, and not a size I can tell, so I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, this is, I don't think it has the handle that I see. So it's an old phone, old kid's phone. You know, if it had the handle, you know, I would look it up, but without the receiver thing, I don't think it's going to be worth anything. Okay, now I've heard of these things. What are these? See, it's got that light belly thing. I know there's one company that you don't dare sell them, though. You know, I'll take a quick look at it. It would need batteries, and it's a little bit dirty. But I want to double check this. I've heard of these, and I don't know if they're worth money or not. I honestly can't remember. All right, what do we have here? Sorry, the phone is still making noise. Okay, so they're 8 medium, which is a good size. They're really kind of cute boots. They do have actually quite a bit of toe wear and scuffs. If I knew what the brand was, if it were a high-end brand, I would go ahead and maybe do that. But I do not see any brand on these at all. So, you know, I can look. You know, when I have better light, I'll try to look and see if that's a brand of anything that I want. Okay, these shoes are in horrible condition, but if it's a $100 pair of shoes, you know, I'm not proud. I'll wash them. But I don't even see a brand name on them, and they are, I mean, they would take me at least a half hour to get all the mud and stuff off. And I just, let me look up here and make sure I'm not making a mistake. I just don't even see a brand name. So we're going to skip that. That's just, you know, too labor intensive, so we'll skip it. Same with that one. It's just too matted and mushed up in there, so skip that. And this is the thing I wanted to make the video for, because I had this experience this summer, is that when you say yes to stuff, you have a lot more sorting. It's almost like doing storage units, you know, 99% of it's going to be junk. But I think especially with my little shoe, you know, therapy thing, you know, that could pan out. How to think like a horse? I don't think so. I think this is more common, but I'm going to scan that real quick. These are really pretty shoes. These are Topshop. On the bottom, they say that they were $100 at one time. So I'm used to seeing my friend at work as a CNA at night, and believe me, we were not dressed this pretty. We we were doing good to, you know, we just had scrubs on, had our hair back. So it's cool to see that my friend, has some style that I never see. So, yeah, I'm going to look these up, Topshop. Who knows? Those are pretty shoes no matter what. Beautiful. They're size 5, though, and I need a 7.5. These are an 8. They're just kind of a cheaper sandal, no name. I'm going to get rid of those. He's cute, but anyway, he's cute, but he's written in, and he's not that old. I will do like old postcards and stuff. And I'm just trying to show you guys the truth of what you get. This is a vacuum part. If it had more parts to it, and if I find more, you never know, I might sell the parts, but I have no clue what this goes to. I tell people bring it over as it is, and I'll do the sorting. And then an old wire hanger. I hate wire hangers. I don't know. I just hate them with a passion. They just, they either poke you in the eye. Well, actually, that is what happened to me as a kid. Off track here. I don't know. Welcome to my childhood. We had full reign of the house, and my mom was a night nurse. So we just kind of did what we wanted, and I was in charge. So my brothers still speak to me, believe it or not, even though I was in charge. I was 12 and my mom put me in charge, and so anyway, I think I was laying in my bed and I had a wire hanger. And why? I mean, I had a good childhood with lots of books, and I read the whole Hardy Boys series. It wasn't like I was bored or didn't have toys or something. But anyway, I was just laying there doing something with a hanger, and I did actually take a little tiny piece of the white out of my eye with the hanger edge, and it was that way for a very, very long time. Like, you could see the I wouldn't call it a scar, but you could see the fleck where a piece of the white was missing. It was weird. Maybe that's why I have bad memories of wire hangers. I don't know. But anyway, okay, this one. Oh, where are we? This is a huge HP box. I love these boxes because I'm shipping all kinds of weird stuff now. I'm shipping bread machines and everything else. So I'm as excited about the boxes as I am the stuff. Let's see what we got here. Okay. We have a box within a box. I'm always paranoid. I don't think they had this packed up for long because they just moved. But I'm always paranoid about, like, and I mean, she's super clean, but just mice or bugs or, you're just opening boxes that you've never seen. And if you've been to the outlet, what people donate. Now, thankfully, this is a friend, but still, I'm just always like, is there something in there? But so far, I don't see any, like, big spiders or anything. Okay, let's see where we're at, guys. Okay. Eddie Bauer large. Now, my husband is a large. And these are actually, they're really nice nylon shorts. So I'm going to see if my husband wants these. They're really nice cargo. And I'll see what else comes up. But I think these are her son's. If he has enough stuff like this, I might sell it. But I'm going to keep these for either us or who knows. And my son, I don't know what size my oldest son actually is. I don't know. He might want those. Okay, these are nice Levi's. These are 501 originals. Button fly. Actually, these are, I think these are really nice. I mean, they have the right amount of wear, and then they have the button fly. So, I think I'm going to check these out, at least look at them under better light, but that's kind of cool. 34, so they're a little bit too small for my husband. He needs a 36, but I'm going to look at them. So, this is a George shirt. It's nice, but it'd be better at the thrift. It's just not something that I'm going to be able to get any money for. What do we have here, guys? Let's see here. This looks like a Fruit of the Loom. It's like a tank top. It's, it's cute, but just nothing that, unless I happen to find a bunch more that I could group, but it doesn't seem like anything I'm going to want. Here are some boxer briefs, cute, but, you can't sell used underwear on eBay anymore, and, so nope, nothing I need there. Let's see what these are. Okay, George, size 36, 32. That is actually my husband's exact size. They're kind of tapered leg, though. George isn't my favorite brand, but if these were more of a straight leg for my husband, then I would consider keeping those, because they're just a cool pair of, beige pants, but they're a little bit too taper legged, and I just don't, my husband wouldn't want those. We have another, this is a Jersey's, cute little golf top, but I'm going to pass on that. Just isn't what we need right now. This is a BCG XL. Now this feels really nice. And this is an XL. It's a little bit too big for my husband. I don't know anything about BCG. I suspect it's not expensive, but since I don't know the brand, I've been fooled before, and I'm going to look that up real quick. This is a K-State football camp shirt, kind of more of a local thing, so I'm getting rid of that. I don't know. Wait a minute. Let me see. Kansas State. I don't think that would be anything, would it, guys? K-State football camp. I don't think so. I'll maybe look that up. I don't think that is. I think that's just, you just get it at camp. I don't think it's like a baseball, like camp training. Like you have spring training and people go to that kind of a camp, but I don't think that's what this is. Okay, so this is a Margaritaville. It feels really soft. It's not a bad shirt, but, it's just kind of it's kind of faded, and, I don't think it's anything, and I don't even think I can make out the size. Yeah, so I'm going to wait. It's nothing that I really want to mess with. Where are we at? Okay, we've got another Stafford shirt. It's nice. Stafford's a great brand. My husband would wear it, but it's just too dingy. Just wash wear, not dirty, nothing like that. Just not anything that's going to get me customers in my store. For me, that stuff sits. I don't care how good my traffic velocity is. I don't care how many other amazing things I'm selling. It just sits, and I just can't deal with editing it for 2 years in a row. That's just the experience I have. I'm not against these brands. They just don't sell for me. I don't know why. This is an Old Navy polo shirt. It's really cute. It's a little bit too big for my husband, and it is, it's a little worn, and it is white, so, I'm just going to wait on that. And then it's a small world with a big heart. So this is like a nursing home shirt. So this must be my friend's when she worked at a different nursing home. It's cute, but nothing that's going to sell. So, okay, let's get that out of there. Okay, so we have kind of a Nike backpack. That's cute. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look it over and look it up, see if it's anything I want to sell. Probably can get $10 for that. It looks like all the zippers work from what I can tell right now. Okay, what do we have here? These are, these are another BCG. It must be kind of an athletic brand. I'm taking it, and I can't believe I've never heard of it. It just seems like a common brand. I'm going to look up these sweatpants just again to make sure. Or my husband might need another pair. Those are nice ones. This is, what is this? This is Hagar 3634. These are pleated front. My husband prefers flat front, or I prefer for him. My husband lets me pick his clothes, so put it that way. Obsessed, and let's see. No, this is a Hanes Nano Tee. I think it's like something that like a group put on here. It's just a term that lazy people use to describe the dedicated. Oh, okay. Obsessed. That is actually a cute shirt for those of us who are entrepreneurs. Obsessed. Then you turn it over. It's just a word that the lazy people use to describe the dedicated. So I'm half tempted to keep that as a sleep shirt, just so that in the middle of the night, I'm like, yeah, I don't care if they call me obsessed. I'm dedicated. Let's think about that one. You never know. It's kind of cute. Hang it up on my wall. Remember that when people think you're working too hard, they just don't get it. All right. PGA Tour XL. That's a really pretty shirt. I'm going to look that up. I'm going to see what's on the side here. That's PGA Tour. So if it's clean and no stains, I might think about trying to get $10 for that. This is George. It is a nice shirt. If that's a large, that's a large. I'm going to have my husband look at that, I don't know, it would need wash, but it's actually kind of a cozy polo. I'll have my husband look at that. It's the middle of winter here, so the last thing in the world he wants is a short sleeve shirt. But he, you know, we wear our stuff out. This is a Carhartt 2XL, so I'm definitely in my area, and I have a lot of experience selling Carhartt because people are just used to coming to me for it because I find so much of it. So, and a 2XL is good. So as long as there aren't stains or rips on this, I'll check it out later. I'm definitely gonna get about $12 for that, plus about $4 shipping, $4.99. That's cute. All right. What do we have here? This is just a plain old white Fruit of the Loom large shirt, but it's dingy. Some dingy socks. Nope, nope. What is this? This is like some kind of a tank. Fruit of the Loom XL. It's a nice, you know, tank top, but I don't think I could get much for it. And where are we? Andy basketball shorts, and these are large. These long basketball shorts sell really well for me, you know. It's this style, you know, the really long. So I'm going to check these out, check them for snags. That's the only thing I hate about this material is a lot of times they just are so snagged up. But in better light, I'm going to check those out. And for $10 shipped, I would, you know, again, on Sellhound, I can have this whole pile done in about an hour. Lee no iron pants. These are $36.32, but they're pleated front. I know I'm picky. My husband does wear pleated front, but only when he gets away from me in the thrift store. I don't know why. It's not bad. I just don't like it as much. I like flat front on my husband better, so I try to buy him enough flat front that he doesn't have to wear that. Okay, what are these? These are Mark Anthony 34. My husband needs a 36, and there's no stretch to this. So, Mark Anthony, it's okay. These are a little dingy anyway. I'm going to go ahead and donate those to someone else. Okay, guys. This is our last box. Let me get this out of the way. Sorry, that's my dog. He heard me banging things around and he thinks someone's visiting. Okay, Dorfman Pacific. Cool. Nice. I'm going to look that up at least. It's just a really cute kind of bucket hat, I guess you call it. But Dorfman Pacific can be good. I'm going to look that up. May or may not be. Let's see here, guys. Okay. We've got an Under Armour. And that is a nice shirt. You know, it's got this down here. It's wrinkled. But I'm going to look this up, look at it under better light. But this is a really nice Under Armour shirt. And it looks in decent repair. So either for my husband, if it's a large, or... no, it's actually a 2XL, which actually for resale is better. So I'm going to check this out. Just for like, what do you call it? Base layer. Whoops, actually, nope, I'm not. I see a tear. Goodbye shirt. Don't have to worry about you. So that answered that. Okay, so here's that Wrights Academy again. And then, you know, here's this. So I'm going to look it up just to make sure that there aren't so many people in a big city going to this martial arts academy that it would sell. But I really doubt it. Probably end up getting rid of that. Let's see here. What do we even have? It looks like more martial arts stuff, but I can't see it. Century 5. I found that some of this stuff